Times Earl, welcome to our channel. Are you ready for a dramatic adventure? Amidst panting, Adele braked in time. Why we smiled, saying it was enough fun, while the girl felt wronged and disappointed. I simply like you being so straightforward. Okay. Next time, I'm bringing you along for the fun. This bust is going to be a blast. Xiao Feng took a gamble. With his daughter sick, he was out of options. I'm not exactly best friends with the law. I think the law is humanity's clever invention. Do you know what a human is? In my eyes, humans are a blend of divine and beastly. They are full of both unimaginable goodness and darkness. There's no absolute right or wrong. This is humanity, and that's why the law is so endearing. It limits how bad you can be, acknowledging we all have our little secrets. If you want to have habits, that's fine, but acting on them, not cool. The law is like a safeguard for humanity, a compulsory etiquette. Unlike religions that complicate things, it tells you to keep it real, deal with family ties, and harsh truths with zero pity. And that's a hard pass. Everyone went quiet. Xiao Feng didn't let down expectations and bravely admitted to taking the money. Cough from the duo, and Xiao Feng was nervously biting his teeth. Those reports were right in the money. They'll pay it back at the right time to the law. This cash is on me. We're in this together. Your salary is just 1/5 of mine. I don't want to put too much pressure on you. Just because I do this doesn't mean you have to. Don't take it too seriously. This is something y'all just have to understand. Xiao Feng huffed, tears welling up. Walking downstairs, he felt light on his feet, tangled in the complexities of his relationship with the duo. Xiao Feng, your house is on fire. No need to be so uptight. Wondering why he came back. Seeing the duo searching the records, he turned and headed down, quietly observing. Afraid of his worries coming true, he quietly slipped into the duo's office when they stepped out. Just as he was about to leave, he thought he saw something, a bit of dust on the table's edge. The duo had completed fingerprint analysis. After pondering a while, he decided to make the call. Just as the duo prepared to act with evidence, they spotted the man at the door. Out of curiosity, he surprisingly found that Xiao Feng walked over to the man, knowing that he was gay. He thought it was just gratitude until he asked his subordinates and felt something was off. During dinner, he leaned closer to Xiao Feng and asked how much his daughter's surgery would cost. Xiao Feng wanted to refuse, but the duo didn't give him a chance. The atmosphere grew tense again. He tentatively asked, but Xiao Feng wasn't about to gamble. He watched the duo walk away again. His curiosity got the better of him, and he followed, with the taxi heading straight for the lavish manor. Inside the room were all soccer gamblers. This confirmed his previous investigation. But upon entering, he witnessed an unforgettable scene. Xiao Feng embracing that man passionately. The pair's eyes reflected confusion, shock, and disbelief. Promptly, they hurriedly made their exit. Xiao Feng noticed the duo's anger, realizing he had achieved his goal. He recalled the duo's words. Could it be true that the gay man could not have raped the victim? Xiao Feng remained silent. Xiao Feng just nodded stiffly, inhaled deeply, then turned away without a word. Xiao Feng sacrificed himself, saving 3 brothers, while the duo called their mentor, declaring complete abandonment. Just when the girl learned the 3 were actually gay, she burst into manic laughter. But her laughter contained both grievance and heartache, inviting Adele to a secluded mountain. Subtitles. She began taking off her clothes, prepared to make a selfless sacrifice. He stood behind Adele, sensing his reactions, eager to find out an outcome. She kept clinging to Adele, feeling his affection, but wondering why they couldn't be together. Adele was on the brink of madness, releasing his frustration on a shipping container, realizing the depth of his sins. He didn't want to waste such a talented girl. He began to undo his buttons one by one, revealing his reckless tug on each. Just as the duo was headed home, the girl was angrily hugging her head. She had secretly peered at her brother's files, starting to think about protecting Adele. She knew her sister had fallen for Adele, and that's when she began believing her sister's words. but a careless glance reveals clues leading him to the information at the border. The duo kicked open the landlord's door, and conveniently, the landlord was out now. They could listen in on the conversation. Everything was laid out before them. The three brothers were the masterminds behind the tragedy. Xiao Feng called in, claiming he found the two from the wanted poster. While on their way searching for those two, the duo finally regained their sanity.